Oh, goodness gracious. Oh, I don't know why I'm so tired. Look. Alright, this one... I need to make a build guide for this one, but this is only if they don't make changes to it, which basically every build that I've made so far is if they don't make changes to it. But this one's gonna be Spell Druid into a minion swap build if minion swap doesn't get changed or removed. I tried doing pure Druid minions. That is not worth the effort. The clear is so miserable. It took forever. But we'll get started on this one anyway. I probably should be timing this stuff, but eh.
The beast still waits within.
Not man, not beast, but both. Feels familiar somehow.
I miss the old bear dodge. This dodge roll is useless on bear now. Increased lightning damage isn't terrible. It's not really going to do a whole lot other than being improved. We probably shouldn't even inspect that, to be honest.
There's a no, you could anything take your fancy. If you find a pint out there, do bring it back.
Seems he's the only thing.
should be over here somewhere, I think. Yeah. Because this is regular, this is softcore trade, not solo self-found, so the direction's a little different. I probably shouldn't be thinking about it in the scope of its league if I'm trying to do racing stuff, but oh yeah, we forgot to do Contagion and Frostbomb and equip, Contagion there, Frostbomb there. Did it not catch her? Okay, Ashen Staff, we'll give it a go. Okay, 57% increased spell damage is better, and potentially boots, no move speed, but it does have max life, so we'll use it. Think it's up? I wouldn't be surprised if I was wrong, though. Okay, I was wrong. Alright, here we go.
The home to magic's most foul.
I can't move. This is why most people don't fucking let the mob stay and just reset at checkpoint. Alright, I need you to have your resistance shredded, please.
I'm not ready yet.
You little... Okay.
One less.
First things first, we do rapid casting.
Less curse upon this land.
Then it should be somewhere in this direction. Yellow.
Still remember how
Buddy? Hey, buddy, how we doing?
Hey, Dad. How's it going?
beast alike.
It's going, it's going. What you doing? Practicing for your Path of Exiles release here soon?
Yeah, just trying out different druid builds to see which one I'm probably going to do on launch, though it's not guaranteed anyway, because, you know, patch notes haven't been released yet.
Oh, so you really don't know what's going to change or when it's not going to change?
Yeah. Yep. Not sure. Ooh. I
How you
played...
been otherwise? How's Ev?
She's okay. She's at work. I am streaming, just so you know.
Okie dokie. Okie dokie.
I just, you know, don't, you know, give too much personal information away.
Oh, of course not, buddy. Gotcha.
How have you been?
I'm okay. Just got back from that trip with the people from up north.
Okay.
Went to go visit family and stuff like that. So everything was good.
That's good. I am so lost. What the hell? Oh, here we go.
You log into Twitch here and check out your stream, see what you're doing.
Just, like I said, just practicing some druid stuff.
Still bleeds.
There you are. Gotcha. So you're just trying to get your build pretty much set?
Kind of, like, just, I've been making a couple of, well, now that I've looked at some other build guides, lazy build guides, that just give, like, a rough idea of, like, the skill tree and very rough idea of items and skill gems that you want, but I've been testing just a bunch of different stuff for druid. I gave minions a good old attempt on druid, and that was miserable. This one's gonna swap into a minion build, but in a different way. Let's see how it feels. It's, again, that build, the minion swap build could be just completely removed. I haven't seen anything on it.
You and your buddies there off your Diablo kick?
I mean, I was fine with playing it, but I kind of got fed up with trying to wait on everybody's schedules to line up. Because I was trying not to progress too heavily by myself and, like, just make the game feel irrelevant for everybody else, which was mildly taking the fun out of it for me. I leveled every single character, trying to just take up time.
I gotcha. Well, maybe in the future we can like jump into a game. I think I can probably join you, or do I still need the latest release to do anything with you?
Probably the latest release, which I've been seeing some things which seemed really scummy. Apparently, even if you're playing a non-seasonal character, there's content that you can't access just in the characters in the base game unless you have the new DLC, which is kind of shitty. Like somebody posted something on Reddit where they couldn't even socket a point into their skill tree because it required the Lord of Hatred DLC.
That is correct. There are certain parts of the tree that are unavailable.
That is quite ridiculous.
Yeah, that part of the tree will have a little thing at the bottom. Well, not the bottom, but at the little corner of the little skill where you would put the point. It'll show a little symbol.
That shouldn't be a thing. Not in the base game, not in the skill tree. Like, that's just really fucking scummy.
See if it's still the same. Hold on.
Like I said, I didn't know it was a thing until I saw it on Reddit because, you know, I purchased everything, so.
I got you, pup. I mean, it just, that's how they're going to make money, you know?
Oh, that's a scummy, like, I get new content, new bosses, shit like that, but locking the skill tree behind a paywall, that's just shitty.
Please, I will treasure it.
You know what I mean?
I do know. Yes. I'm loading up Diablo now just to see if it's still the same. Although they're starting, obviously sales are starting to get slow because we were talking about they're doing like the free trial windows for the different characters. They usually wait. They usually wait to do that for certain periods.
Which their player retention is better than usual this patch from what I've seen, but still. I wasn't very amused when I saw the requires DLC to even attempt.
Everything else going okay?
Yep. Poison Ivy's about run its course.
Well, that's good. I meant to ask you about that. Yeah, because you get it pretty bad, don't you? You're allergic to it.
Yeah, I had my arm was like a third covered in blisters.
Did you get a steroid shot?
No, I had some hydrocortisone and just regular anti-itch stuff.
I gotcha. Well, I mean, yeah, it's on your arm. Yeah, you gotta be careful when you get it, regardless. But anything gets close to the face or any of the more delicate areas, you need to go get a shot right away.
Oh yeah, I know that.
That'll make 3.
Oh, son of a bitch.
I thought it was just 2 new classes. I guess it's Spiritborn, Paladin, and Warlock.
Spiritborn was from the last DLC. Paladin and Warlock are from the newest DLC.
Gotcha. I guess that's on a free trial too for the Spiritborn.
If you didn't already have the Vessel of Hatred DLC, I reckon.
Yeah. Well, I guess I'll try this Paladin to level 25. Give it a.
Is that what the trial's for? Just till 25?
Yep.
That's kind of crazy. You don't even know if you like a character by 25. 25's
Yeah, I'm just gonna play it. I'm just gonna play it to play it. Then I'll go back to my sorceress.
Yeah. Well, it's like I mean, it's the DLC was pretty good. The story was pretty good. Oh wait, I just leveled up. I shouldn't be using this anymore. I have a feeling I need to go this way. This could be a weird spiral, but I don't think so. It is, in fact, a weird spiral. Alright.
Fellow druid, not ye as well? By primal will. I need more time for that. Please, brother.
Yeah, it's, what was it? Yesterday? No, day before yesterday. I tried to, force playing druids on, or not druids, minions on druid, and, the bossing wasn't bad, but the clear was atrocious. It was
Yeah, I had the. I think when I was doing my druid on Path of Exiles, I was playing it very similar to when I was doing the witch.
yeah.
It had a lot of the. I wouldn't say not a lot of the same abilities, but I was trying to like use the minions.
Yeah, you can't really do minions until you ascend. Because there's not really a lot of minion skills available early on for them. And then even after you ascend, it's still, you're missing a lot of like the base damage that the witch has for minions in your tree. I'm stuck. Oh. I don't actually need that. I do need to put this belt on though. Oh, excuse me. Ugh.
God bless you. Woo. Did you say something?
Who? What now?
Oh, I just got a ringing in my ears, so I'm just making sure you didn't say
Okay.
anything.
Oh, goodness gracious. Yeah, I am still trying to get everything emered out. Like I said, I won't know if for certain what build I run until patch notes come out, but I want to have like a bunch of builds done and kind of known. That way, unless like every single build gets absolutely trashed, I know something that I'm going to want to start with on Druid. I know I want to start
Okay.
Druid. I just don't know how the build's going to look for the campaign. I'm really wanting to try the new, I'm going to call it the Raven Fire staff for the lack of actually remembering what the item's called. There's a staff that gives you a unique minion skill that's just a damaging aura that builds up with size over time.
That's cool.
So I want to give that a try, but it's going to be quite the expensive item. And I'm not sure how well I'm going to be able to build it. There's new league mechanics, and supposedly you're going to be able to take off unique traits from items, so potentially I could get the item and remove the unique trait and turn it into a rune to put on a different item to scale it differently. There's so much that I don't know that I'm looking forward to testing.
Another one over there. Almost done. Just one remains.
Two really shitty amulets back to back. I need to find... No, I don't. I could just do... to do...
Vile dog, now you shall meet your end. Your soul is mine. Right of the fourth moon. To me, Draven.
Time for that.
Yes, my beloved.
You can check. Ooh. Check a crossbow to see if it has +2 proj. It doesn't. Did I enter that? No. Yep. Okay, that's a wall, so that's not gonna be. It's gotta be this way.
That'd be the last beacon.
Plus, they're changing all the layouts for the campaign, so I'm looking forward to that as well.
Very cool.
So far, I think the builds, out of the builds that I've made, the one that has the best chance of scaling easily into endgame is probably the Chaos one, unless they change something with that. Where is Forgotten Riches over here? I need the Forgotten Riches. I skipped it in...
When you guys started the characters, did you go like on normal mode, hard mode, expert mode, or penitent?
That's kind of irrelevant. Like, that's just like...
Oh, really?
Yeah, the modes for the campaign are pretty irrelevant because those modes don't increase the amount of XP you get from the quests.
Gotcha.
Your soul will join my steeple of death.
Eruption! I'm not ready.
Oh, I guess it started me straight into the game. It didn't do the campaign?
Did you have campaign skip on? Like, if you've beat the campaign, usually it auto-selects skipping the campaign. Unless you just
Yeah, I've
bought
already
the
beat the
DLC.
campaign, so I mean, I wanted to see some of the new stuff since I was
Did you
playing as this.
Did you just buy the DLC?
No. This is the Paladin trial.
Oh,
You think I would not see the stuff during the Paladin trial?
yeah, it's not gonna let you just see the new content for free. It's just letting you try the character.
Boo! Boo!
Do you know Blizzard's not that fucking benevolent? What the fuck?
Bastards.
That's hilarious, Dad. You thought they were...
I thought they were at least let me see the content until level 25.
No. No, they do not.
Ooh.
I agree.
I need more time for that. I'm not ready yet. Your memory twisted into madness. That the Dreoch me the same.
You found this. So if we are to... Sorry, I've collected these over time. What do you think? It's beautiful. I accept.
I don't know, oh, I do need to still look at minion items. Son of a bitch. I forgot about that. Ooh, +2 all level spell skills. That's that done. Well, that's an easy rest of the campaign till I make the swap,
Anything take your fancy?
which probably with making all these different builds, I'm also more likely to be super versatile. Like if I see like a certain piece of equipment, I'll be more likely to swap into one of the other builds as long as that other build didn't get nerfed into the ground. Damn, no plus minion levels. Okay. But normal minions feel like garbage on Druid. Minion swap Druid is fine. It has enough damage for that, but the like command skill minions or just needing your minions to clear everything for you, that's a no-go. But you could, I guess, do a hybrid where you just have the skeleton archers for clearing, or not for clearing, for bossing, because they do quite impressive damage on bosses.
Yeah, but them just sitting in the back. Yeah, and you're fighting up front.
Well, not only that, but their gas arrow skill works incredibly well on ignited enemies. Like the command skill for them, it actually does like really good damage. Their clear is just atrocious. So you could probably do like a hybrid. You just won't be able to do a pure minion. I guess I could write a hybrid minion guide. Oh, they're also going to be adding I'm gonna call them markers because I'm not really sure what to call them. Indicators, I guess. Landmarks. Landmarks is probably the best term for it in the campaign to make it easier to find. Is this thorns? No, that's additional physical damage reduction. Actually, that's not bad. Okay. The reason why I said I got that +2 staff, I'm golden now, is because realistically, when you're going through the campaign as a spellcaster, if you get a +2 all spell skills, you can beat the entirety of the campaign with just that. It's the more positive modifiers you have, obviously the easier it is, but you can beat the campaign with just +2 all. Which is kind of crazy to think about. Is that right? How much do I need for a level 5 skill gem again? Storm 28. Let's just be on the safe side here. Like, I could probably weave minions into this in the sense that, like, if you get, like, a +1 wand, or you don't even probably need that, but it'd be nice to have it. Just, have it in there for Act 1 to combo with Volcano for Gas Arrow, I guess. Because you're going to be igniting them with Volcano in most cases, I'm pretty sure. Oh, I'm out of mana.
Silence. Bloody last.
I don't know why I'm manually running, but okay. I do probably need to... I'll save some skill gems. I need to figure out exactly what I need for this, when I can make the swap. I'm just trying to make a bunch of druid build guides. I want to like turn into like the go-to druid guy, I guess.
Well, that'd be cool.
So I'm just like doing a bunch of different builds. I would have done a wyvern build, but there's another streamer that already made like a really good one, and the only thing that I would really change from his build is like ascending to get some extra damage, and that's like pretty irrelevant in the grand scheme of things. It would be a copy paste, and that would be kind of disrespectful, in my opinion. You know what I mean?
I understand what you're saying. Yes.
This is probably the only game I've been able to single-handedly dedicate a decent amount of time to. Like, where I'm just essentially playing by myself. Most games I lose interest pretty quickly when I have to play by myself.
Well, I'm glad you've been enjoying it, buddy.
It was kind of funny. I tried to get Cole and Clark to jump back into the game so they could like get an understanding of the game before the new season came out. And when we were playing together, it was going okay. Like, it was a little slow because, you know, we're playing multiplayer and they're fairly inexperienced in this game. And they tried to make some characters on their own, and they quit at Grim Tangle.
That's terrible.
Yeah. Does kind of suck. Which, for Cole, he has the same problem in every game. He hates the leveling process, but will usually enjoy the end game. And it's like he made one character on Diablo, and then he's starting to get like cold feet about the game because he's not sure if he likes his character. He did mess up. You were in the call when he messed up his unique thing, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I'm about to say he got pretty frustrated when he something about the weapon, and he picked like a weapon, but he thought it was gonna upgrade the weapon, but it didn't.
So, like, you can gamble a unique by putting a white weapon into the Herodric Cube, and he made a level 1 barbarian to take the weapon off of its class to gamble it, thinking that for some reason it was going to upgrade a level 1 weapon into a level 70 weapon. And then he tried to roll another character and said he hated the leveling process, and we offered to boost him. But I just saw something the other day that could potentially help him out if he just does a couple of his grim favors. So with a level 70 character, if you do like 8 grim favors, get a couple of greater caches or legendary caches, whatever, you can put those in the stash and open them on a level 1 character. You can open 8 of them to make a level 1 character be level 70. What is this? Cast speed, evasion rating, I mean, that's not terrible. How many do I have? 800. Fuck it, that's not bad. Could be worse. I need to mention that to him, but what is today? Today's Monday. He probably won't be off until Wednesday.
I don't know. It's in my
He's playing something right now with Clark, but it's not the type of game I really want to play, so I've been kind of vibing. Okay, that's good. Plus 1 minion levels is always good. Identify my items. Fucking phone call.
yes. I like that one to bits and pieces.
That. Won't equip that. That.
I like this one.
And keep that just in case. Greater life flask. Double check you for
What would you like?
a helmet with plus 1 minion levels. Looks like I am not getting lucky this run. Yeah, I'm not seeming to get very lucky.
Till next time.
Alright, I will be right back. I gotta use the bathroom.
All right.
Okay. Let's see. Is there anything in this stash? No, because I moved everything over, right? Yeah. We already checked him for no minions, right? Yeah, we did. Okay.
If you find
+1 minions isn't bad.
Yep.
I'm talking to myself / chat. I was checking Renly again to make sure he didn't have any plus minions on Helms. I could make a minion hybrid build. Game.
I'm not ready yet.
This'll give Una something to smile about.
I might try to do a hybrid minion build here in on the next run.
What does that consist of?
Probably doing more of the side content than I normally do. Like I normally skip oh, what's it fucking called? I normally skip like Devour. It'd probably involve doing Devour to get another skill gem so you could get the skeletal archers, and I don't know if you'd need Flame Wall. Probably would be able to do it with Volcano, but you need to ignite the boss so that you can do the skeleton archer's gas arrows effectively. Because the skeleton archers, even if you don't have like a lot of minion damage on tree, they still do a decent amount of damage.
Flame, something foul has taken hold here.
What level am I? I need to quit doing so many mobs.
Where's that?
I don't, I only need to be 14 by Geonor, and I'm already 12, 2 areas ahead of him.
So in other words, you're saying stop killing shit?
Yeah, I'm wasting time. If I were doing like a speedrun practice, I'd be shooting myself in the foot, which isn't uncommon. I don't want that long quarterstaff. You can take that back. What the hell? Okay, this, and then this. Which, that would also consist of using a wand instead of a staff. Because you're gonna want to have your minions out. Which is probably skills that I could use to make the bossing faster than I already use. But this is like a really simple way through Act 1.
Oh, it isn't. You found my. I think I should.
She wouldn't have anything better than what I already picked up, probably. Yeah. I could buy a ring, but that's expensive.
You found Take a look.
Ooh, +1 all minions. There we go. Now we have +2 minions for when I make the swap, which I am going to test. Trying to make a swap earlier than I normally do.
Please, take your time. Oh, I like this one.
Honestly, I see no reason not to use... Oh no, because I don't use any fire skills, do I? No, I won't. By the time I use Bone Storm, I'll stop using fire skills. There's no point in that. No need to unnecessarily make everything more difficult. This is a dead end. Yeah. I guess I could still go for the support gem. It's not... Probably don't need it, but just for... Just in case. I've already got fucking... several unused level 1 support gems. Ooh, that's actually really good.
What'd you find?
+1 minion skill, minion level scepter that also has allies in your presence do 33% increased damage. Ooh, sapphire ring. Don't mind if I do. Increased chaos damage isn't bad. Oh, I don't need to kill anything else. I can just go straight to Geonor. Oops. That's probably my 2 biggest problems is fucking taking too much time to look at things and taking too much time to kill stuff.
such a wee man to cast such a shadow.
That looked like I need to get that checkpoint. Yep. And that's probably where stairs are. I could be very wrong about that. Yeah, okay. Oh.
Twisted thing!
Got turned around here. Wait, no. What? Ow. I played myself. Alright, here we go.
Time is nigh. Our triumph is at hand.
Nope, wrong way, this way.
Nay, out of power
And
is
we
this.
take out Volcano. Move up Bone Storm. Take that off momentarily. That. And that.
This interloper has the power we need. Kill him, and you shall have everything I promised.
No noose this time. I'll remove.
Failed once, you'll
Oh,
fail
forgot
again.
to add this.
Open the cage. Release the beast. Give me what.
Which, if I wanted to be extra, I could have Flame Wall to add
I expected so much more from you.
fire damage to the projectiles on top of using
You manipulative whore. How dare you abandon me?
whatever the hell it's called. I guess I could also be using corrosive.
I will take out your heart.
No, you don't.
I do like this shield toss.
Hmm?
I do like this shield toss
It looks interesting.
on the paladin.
Oh. That's more like kitted towards doing thorns, from my understanding. I think when I was leveling the paladin, I used the blessed hammer. But I'm not an expert at it by any means.
A druid knows.
God darn it.
We must swiftly.
You've done the good. Finn makes fun of my creation, but I think it's charming. I will treasure it. Be careful. Sorry, I like. It's beautiful. Accept.
This one's longer than I want it to be. Yeah. Longer than I want it to be by about 20 minutes.
Trail of corruption.
Well, sir, you have arrived. The Bastille.
It's crazy to me because the speedrunners have gotten so good even when they're playing casually, doing 100%, what is it called? League start runs. And they're still fucking finishing Act 1 in like 40 minutes. Just playing casually.
That's nuts.
And I'm over here. Well, I mean, I'm playing this relatively casually compared to like a race practice, but I'm like 26 minutes behind them. Just in Act 1, and then the gap just grows as the run goes on. Wait. Okay. I wonder. Probably still better to cut this. And cut.
There stands their leader.
Where the fuck are they going? Oh, I didn't actually. Oh, another level 2 support. Don't mind if I do. I'm good enough level 2s. I should be able to use these how I want. I want mobility. Or not mobility, I want momentum instead of rapid casting.
Did you?
Hmm.
They move.
Who goes? You may take your time.
And then 25 is when I can start seeing +2 minion levels on scepters.
Take care. I am a sal remain. So, with the trail, you have your orders.
Hmm.
Get shut.
The Halani. Yes?
I don't know why I talked over there, but it is what it is. You have...
I've got some trinkets.
What am I looking for here?
Stay in sight.
The Faradin beat the drums of war. Wild spawn.
Oh, I'm dead. I'm so fucking dead. Oh my god.
Can I carry any more? Balance restored. Twisted things.
Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it.
They sealed the mine and left the stragglers to die. A druid gnome can travel light.
Fire and iron, flesh and bone. Insane? Perhaps that is true. Breathe it in. I'm not ready yet. Burn, burn.
That's a pretty crazy drop.
Get something good?
I got a ring. I wasn't like, okay. So normally I'm having to struggle with resistances, and it gave me a resist ring as a natural boss drop, so that's why I said it's a pretty crazy drop. Usually I'm having to fight with trying to keep my resistances high enough to not just fucking die.
I hear no need to rush. All right. Warm night. Care for a story?
That's too early to be looking at that, actually. I do need to go...
I know it, but warm nights.
Which I'm using a unique helmet right now to give me more physical damage reduction.
Hides all manner of creatures. The file is a death.
Interesting. Hoping that there will be a minion early enough, like in Act 2, that I could use for the minion swap build, so I'm not waiting till Act 3 to swap to it. Oh wow, that's Which, believe it or not, Dad, right now the world record completion for the campaign is done with a minion build.
Really?
Mm-hmm. It's a Varashta build. It's it is technically a minion build, but it doesn't play like the typical minion build. In the sense that you're actively using the skill for clear and bossing. It's just the Jin ability is really strong for the campaign anyway.
Lifetimes have passed since these doors were last disturbed.
Now, Jindak, I prove myself.
The hell is happening with my bone storm? Oh, you little shit. What the hell?
A coin. Is this part of our punishment?
I'm doing alright, Sophia. How are you?
The war for the Vastiri has already begun. End of the line.
Hold them back when I open the gate.
Way is open.
Oh, Asala's not with me. I actually need to reset at checkpoint this time.
Hold
You love Diablo, Dota, and Stardew Valley? I haven't played Stardew Valley. Dota's not my cup of tea. I do play League. I've played Diablo 3 and 4, but haven't played Diablo 1 or 2. This is probably the ARPG. Well, no, this 100% is the ARPG that I've spent the most time on. There's no probably about it.
I shall dethrone you, Sekima, and leave you to the sand! I shall dethrone you, Sekima, and leave you to the sand!
Oh, shit.
The Vatican will fall by my hand!
So I'm still trying to figure out. I'm testing another build idea. Well, I say another build idea. It's a build that I've done before, but I'm seeing if I can make the swap earlier. To make it a little bit better, but
Make haste. He must not escape. Quickly. He conjures the very sands against us.
your best friend plays it? Hell yeah.
So, take
Path of Exile 2 is a really fun game.
wish.
I've been trying to get my friends to get back into it, but they struggle with it.
Sans guide you. Speak to us.
I'm currently trying to do a bunch of different build guides for Druid because it's the class that I like the most currently. And so I want to give like a lot of options, not only for myself, but for other people that want to potentially start Druid when the new season comes out. I have 3 build guides. Yeah, I have 3 completed build guides right now. They're all spell Druid. I did want to make a Martial Druid build guide, but Guy That Dies made a really good one, and I don't see a point in making one because it would be almost a photocopy of his with just a couple things changed, which isn't cool, in my opinion, to do that.
Only the strongest leave this place standing.
Like it's like all it would be a slightly different tree and maybe a couple changes in the gems.
Goes. Wild spawn.
Surprised you found my stream though. I'm not very what is the word? Discoverable? Oh shit.
Impressive endurance.
I don't need that. Outlet ritual. Okay, so one of these two. Hourglass, hourglass. Are these all hourglass? Okay. I guess I don't really care about the rewards. If it's all gonna be hourglass anyway, it doesn't really matter. I need to upgrade this gem. Pretty sure if I walk too far away, though, they stop taking damage. I don't even know if that was enough to kill. It wasn't. Alright, we gotta walk back anyway. We overestimated our damage. Unfortunately.
Good riddance.
Wretched animal!
Level 6 needs to be on Storm.
I'll take it! Step by bloody step.
That was close.
I didn't even take damage. What do you mean it was close?
Relish your mortality.
Why is it Gauntlet, man? Gauntlets are annoying. Oh, what do you mean that hit me? Ooh. That's no bueno. Took an ungodly amount of burn damage there. Oh. Chalice, Gauntlet. Do the Hourglass into the Chalice. Planning to start playing it soon? Well, when the new patch comes out, it's going to have a free weekend. That's something that they pretty consistently do. At the start of every new season, they do a free weekend.
Balance restored!
That was close.
So I would suggest waiting for the free weekend before you decide to purchase and play.
A druid knows to tread a light.
Oh, shit. We're running out of space here.
A great challenge overcome. for a sip.
Which right now we're mostly working on league start stuff. I will probably, not too long after the league starts, be working on speedrunning stuff again.
Impressive endurance. The foe ahead is formidable. Steel yourself.
Come on, then! You great lumping stone!
It burns.
Damage is a little lower than usual because we're not using the armor break. Because we're trying to save resources. Yeah, absolutely. That doesn't bother me in a bit. I love chatting with people. I don't mind helping people out with builds in the game either. Let's see. I don't know what I want to do from there. I would buy honor resistance on a league start, but probably didn't need to do those. Those could have just been thrown in here, but let's see. Let's just throw some random shit in here so we can identify it and sell it. And then what do we have? We have 1 silver, 1 bronze. We will do... Arcanist isn't going to do anything for us right now? No, Arcanist is currency. Yeah, that's not bad. And then... Hoarders isn't terrible, I guess. Oh, body armor cache. We don't have a body armor right now.
Pack's heavy enough already.
This is when I need to have my stuff more prepared. Yeah, absolutely. I have played most classes, so I can help give ideas on almost any class, but I'm not like a expert on every class by any means. I doubt we see level 20. Yeah, we don't see level 25 items yet.
I will tell your tale.
Level 20. What do I do for minion stuff? I mean, I know it's going to be a full respec, but...
So, yes.
Theft of Ivory first. Because we need 2 support gems off rip for the minion build that I plan on going, which we'll get the second one here. And then we should be able to I don't even know what to say. I should be able to go back and get the minion that I think will work, but I'm not certain about yet.
yourselves with it.
Okay. I don't know if it's better to reset at checkpoint or just keep running along this wall. I'm just gonna keep running along the wall. I don't know why that got picked up. I do need to get the waypoint, if nothing else, for the lightless passage.
Freshly dug. Sun's been laid to rest.
Still unsure whether or not... Well, that's what we're doing. We're testing the build, so of course I'm unsure, but... I know the build will work once you get to Act 3. I just don't know if you can make it work before then.
Never met a necromancer worth sparing.
'Cause we're saving an awful lot of... Okay, there we go.
That's heavy enough already. I'll put these to better use than the blighted necromancer.
Shit. What's this got on it? It's got to be better than that. My channel is super simple, however, I am not in the market for anything graphically
No need to
designed at the
rush.
moment. Though I would appreciate the offer if it were made nonetheless.
Sands guides you.
Okay.
For you, young one.
Okay.
I will tell your tale.
So... I'm gonna go to Keth. Nope, that's not Keth. That's Keth. Oh, good stretches. Good stretches.
Believe the Vastiri once bloomed with life and color.
Yeah, I don't doubt that. I just... This isn't really like... I don't view this as a career. This is kind of just a hobby, and if it could turn into a career, that'd be cool, but I'm not gonna put that much into it, if that makes sense. Oh, you little shit. Go. You still there, Dad?
Can I carry any more?
Who goes there? No need to rush. Warm nights.
Excuse me.
All right. Sans guide you.
Do, young one. I will tell your tale.
Ezra's dead.
Yeah. You know, I don't doubt your words on the custom art, but that's more of something I would do if I were seeing a growth in audience. Then I'd be more inclined to be like, okay, well maybe I should put a little bit more effort into this, you know. What happened?
Can you hear me?
No, you sound super soft, like you're like 3 feet away from your mic.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
All right, I'll be back on in a little while, all right, buddy?
All right, love you. All right, so now we can equip. We can equip this. Oh, we can't put anything into that yet. Let's get the waypoint here first before we go back and try to get the... So, Manduin Miner. Where is it? Manduin Quarry. Maudun Quarry. I'm curious, how much does this guy cost? 99? Hell no. What about these guys? 53. How much are... There's no way that this is worthwhile, right?
A druid knows to travel light.
Okay, that Plague Harvester is kind of what I'm looking for, I think. That is expensive. Holy. Yeah, we can give it a go, I guess. And then do Infernal Legion. And probably last gasp first into, it's either, that's a tough one actually. We don't need, we can do last gasp with that just to have it, but instead of last gasp, it's probably better for now to have, what is it called? Ignite. I don't think it's Eternal Flame. I need more flammability magnitude. Magnitude. Yeah, probably Ignite or... I don't even know. I don't think Ignite's probably the way. It's probably Searing Flame, which means I don't really have anything. I mean, Conk Area could potentially be good. I don't even know how much HP they have. 222.
Young one. Oh, right. Ah, that's nice. Stay in sight.
For now, we'll use this alongside of it. Hold in onto this. Put that in there for now. Put this on now. Need to sell these.
Young one. You young one. Ah, that's nice.
So potentially it goes in strength, int this, and we pull 1 point out of this for now. Probably.
Old roots find
Probably
new
could do
soil.
more than that, but just for the moment, I'll just pull these points out, put that in. Actually, we'll put these back in. It's just in case. We did end up wasting some gold, but it's fine.
Careful story. Hello.
Alright, so now we should, I guess, see how this goes. For now. If it's gonna actually be able to clear or not, we don't know. We need to take that off, put this in. Lock this. Fuck, we need another minion skill. Let's just get a skeleton archer. Just, put it into set 1. And then... Oh, damn. How much does this take? 70? Damn. I really highly doubt that we're gonna be able to get... Oh, shit. Messed up. Get enough damage out of this. What is the health on this fucker anyway? Um, do I not get to see health? 1500? What is that gonna look like? That's not bad. I mean, that's no better, or it's definitely worse than ED Contagion. There's got to be something I can do. What are all the possible specters? Oh, shit. Can I see Spectre stats? Okay. Calling us a compendium seems kind of... One's a saber spider. So... I want to see... I want to see a stat block at gem level 7. I kind of want to do that myself, I guess. There's a fuck ton of... Jesus Christ, there's a lot of specters. I understand why they didn't do a stat block. They fucking tested 532 mobs. So I get it makes sense. Where's gargantuan lava at? Larva. Oh, that's in the abyss. Okay. I need to look at this. What are the stats on what are these stats representing here? Damage type. If I don't care about their damage type, I just want to see their HP. Uh, want something a little cheaper than what I currently have with decent. Basically, I'm just looking for something with a high health stat that costs less than the plague harvester. Because if we consider just base HP, we can't even equip it, but Oh, man. Let me just grab a random scepter with no modifiers.
Some trinkets?
Which she doesn't have. Let me go to Act 1 and grab a random scepter with no modifiers.
It is good I've collected these over time. What do you think?
Or at least less modifiers. 91. Alright, that's pretty cheap. So let's go into Clearfell because it's gonna be janky otherwise. Alright. Alright, how much HP does this thing have? It has 1,130 life. At base level. So I need something with more than 1,130 life. I'm curious now. I'm gonna reset this. I'm actually curious on whether or not.
Sorry, I was
So
elsewhere.
this is probably, it's probably dumb to even think about doing this, but let's do a let's do a Google Excel. What is this? This Google Sheets. Let's just make a copy of it, honestly. Is that an option? Can I do that? File, make copy. Folder. Let's make a new one. Fuck it. Let's just make a copy. So let's just add in a new All right, so actually, is it gonna let us? Okay, actually, let's remove this. Delete column. Okay. Let's add it here, right? Okay, and let's put this as health at gem level 7. Okay, and then what is this? No, that's not what I want. Okay. So then what about deleting this? Insert one column right. Okay. All right, that's what I want. And then now, health at gem level 7. Okay. Tab. Shift tab? No. How did I do it over here? What the fuck did I do? How did you do that? Is it shift enter? No. Tab. Okay, then we'll just make this super simple. All right. So plague. That was, what did we say? 1,150? Right? $1,130. $1,100. Okay. Let's. How much did they retest? They didn't retest a whole lot. Okay, so there are a fuck ton of specters. And this is going to take some time, and I probably shouldn't waste the time on it, but it wouldn't be bad to test, I guess. So then let's check how much HP the little guys have. We're going to check on lower costing spirit enemies first, because we want them to cost 50 or less so we can get at least 2 of them, and we want them to have probably 2,000 to 3,000 HP or more if possible. So I think the Bogfeld Commoner has 6k HP base, if I remember correctly. This is gonna be a long fucking process. All right. Oh, I forgot to reset the gem. Son of a bitch. So we're gonna just go through this. I don't know if this is by act. Probably not. Go through this and try to find cheaper cheaper specters. All right. Okay. Because we know these guys are more expensive than we want to pay, right? Yeah, these guys are 99 spirit, way too fucking expensive. But we could, I guess, get their... We could get their health and see what they're like. What is your health? 1,413. So this is a Forsaken Hulk. This is 1,413. All right. Hell, even if they only have as much health as the Plague Harvester, if they cost less, it'll probably be fine, honestly.
Hello, young one. I will tell you a
Like,
tale.
potentially... Okay. Go on. Take that off. Put that in. All right. So I guess just slowly check all these things. All right. So are these corpses still here? Ferret Crawler. The health is 565, so that's a definite no. It's probably not going to be a low cost. Low cost, high health one, but we can check regardless. Doesn't hurt to test things yourself, right?
How can I...
Care for a story?
I know it's gonna be fucking minuscule HP, but we can get 5. They have 283 max health. Even with 5 of them, it wouldn't be worth. I'm curious how much their health scales up. Okay. So almost 200 HP gained. Not quite. Minion levels, plus minion levels are crazy. This also have, no, this doesn't have, no, not almost 200 health, about 100 health from 2 levels. All right, so rid of these. I probably should be doing this on a core account just so I have resources, but okay. What's next? We were gonna check the corrupted corpse. Then the Forsaken Miner. $565 for corrupted corpse. I think that's better than the crawler, right? No, it's the same as the Ferrodin crawler. That's kind of crazy. Yeah. Okay. I don't know if they have most of these scaling off of their spirit cost. It sounds like that could be the case just off of like a very, very basic start here, but I'm gonna assume Forsaken Miner is gonna be the same. You have also 565. Actually, which one is this? Is this the grenade or the... Okay, that's the melee one. Okay, so Forsaken Miner melee is also 565. Let's see. Reset this.
What? Young one.
I wonder if the rare variant has more or less HP. Alright. This is a curiosity thing. Because it was rare. 1,413. I don't think that changed anything. I think it changes their attack patterns. Yeah, it doesn't change anything if it's rare for its HP. That's good to know.
Young one. All right.
Trying to think. I don't want that. Have we already checked? Okay, you are new. Okay, you are the Grenadier version. Which you do Z DPS. Do you have any more health? No. I'm starting to get the feeling that almost every 50 is going to have 565 health. I don't know if it's supposed to scale off of spirit cost. All right, so let's check in. Fuck, what would be? Can I get it? Can I sort it? No. Okay, sort. Oh God. Okay, it's not gonna let us sort by this. Okay. Let's see. Guess let's check some Area 1 stuff. Fuck it, right? Might as well. Let's check Clearfell. Okay, so got a bunch of specimen here. Start with the dog. Rotten Wolf. If it has 565, it does. I'm starting to think, under most circumstances, it's supposed to scale based off of its spirit cost. However, the... what was it? The Plague Harvester? I don't think it is necessarily linear. Because the Plague Harvester costs 84 and has 1,130, and then the Forsaken Hulk had 1,413 at 99. So you gained, what is that? Almost 600 health from 34 essence, or from 34 spirit, and then you gained 300 from 15. It's almost like the cost is exponentially related, but Rotten Wolf. This is probably a waste of time, and they probably did test, but it is what it is. They just didn't put it in their thing. I guess they didn't see it as important. Does this... Oh, okay, they did... Alright, so I'm wasting my time with this. Somebody already did the life. So that's fine. Life percentage? What is that? Seems they have a life cost. I think most things have a life cost scaling with their spirit cost. So we'd really be looking for something with a an outlier on the scaling, I guess. So just Bogfeld Commoner is the only one. Okay, so we're actually just going to close this because there's no point in having that because somebody already did it, which is good. I don't have to waste the time. So let's look at... let's look at high to low of the life. Let's actually look at this way. There we go. Oh, Burning Elephant isn't, it's a, it's not a specter, it's a, oh, what's the word? It's better as a companion. Is there anybody that's outside of the normal scaling? That's in the wrong direction. Oh, okay, 53 terracotta soldiers. Okay, so terracotta soldiers aren't terrible, potentially. I mean, obviously you still switch to Bogfeld Commoner as soon as he's available, but out of curiosity, what is the Bramble 84 for 200? I think Bramble Burrower is what ends up, is what's suggested. But 38 for 70, that seems kind of not bad. Is there a way... I need to see... That's in the Abyss. It's maps. Maps. Oh, this one's not bad. But this is Act 3, so doesn't do you any good. You're better off just using Bogfeld Commoner. Terracotta Soldier 77. It's actually... Where's Plague Harvester? Because this, I think this is better scaling than Plague Harvester. It's 200 for 84 versus... We say 200 for 84. That's kind of 77 for 270. Yeah, 200 for 84. So Terracotta Soldier seems like a good option. I guess instead of looking at, let's look at it by act, I guess. Is this... Oh, this isn't by act location, this is by alphabetical location. Yeesh. Okay, we're going back to life. So we looked at Terracotta Soldier. Has good scaling for it. You know what? Let's just look for spirit outliers. Because for the most part, eaten rat, abandoned prison. Okay, that doesn't help then. Wow. I didn't expect... I really wasted like fucking 20 minutes right there, huh? Alright. Log film commenter. That's in the wrong direction. No. It's funny how the bow one is the one with more scaling, but no. 110 isn't enough of a variance. Again, 110 is not enough of a variance. 105, 105. Sand Spirit, Buried Shrines. 132. I don't know. Terracotta Soldier. Looks like Terracotta Soldiers might just be the play. But we have to find the 77 spirit one for like the actually good scaling. Yeah, okay, so they did pretty good by the look of it for the most part for Swamp Golem. That's maps, okay. For scaling the health based off of the spirit. There are a couple of exceptions, obviously, but for the most part, they are all within range. So don't really want to go above 70. Yeah, I think Terracotta Soldier is the best bet. And if we can find the 77 one, that's the best bet. Yeah, Terracotta Soldier is our best bet. By the look of it. All right. Let's see. Does it have, it says watch video. Does it show where to get it from?
You guys, after years of marriage, this right here is absolute magic. Blue
I hate ads. By True D Toro. Toru. This is not a locational guide. This is a... Okay, never mind. All right, so we're looking for the 77 cost Spectre. That's what we're doing. I'm glad that the compendium did it. I'm glad that they already did it so I don't have to. I was willing to, but I don't have to. That's the important part. Shit. Now I'm just annoyed at myself at how much time I wasted starting to do it on my own. Alright, so Helena Gates. And we have to check Terracotta Soldiers.
Mortal fool.
Hold them back while I open the gate.
That is a bit of a pain in the ass that you have to do all this shit, but if you can get what you need, then it's fine.
The way is open.
Oh, right there, off the rip.
We must open.
Alright, so this has 1500 HP, which is not bad, considering it only costs with the spirit buff. Where is the spirit cost? Wait. 64 spirit. So we can have 2 of them. Is it bugged the fuck out? What is happening? It appears they are bugged the fuck out. So these are actually useless unless you're doing the weapon swap, which is kind of funny. It's probably why they have such high scaling. It's actually kind of funny. Huh. Oh, because I switched their gems. Oops. Are they not even gonna do this either? Are they broken? Doesn't say they're bugged. Guess let me reset the gem and try again. Did I kill it too quickly? What happened?
Hello?
Why are they doing that? Will they work after I get out of this area? Guess let's check a different area. I don't know if it's an area issue or... What the fuck?
I need more time for that.
Are y'all not gonna fucking do anything? What is happening? Do they not? Huh. Okay. I guess let's try a different terracotta soldier and see if that fixes the issue. But it looks like terracotta soldiers are not going to be usable, which sucks. Because it's like the only thing that actually has
Speak up.
decent health scaling. Let's check the other terracotta soldier, see if it's gonna do the same thing. And if so, back to the drawing board, I guess. Find something with enough variance to be worthwhile.
The way is open! Mortal fool!
Let's see if all of these are 77 cost terracotta soldiers. Alright. Looks like we got a couple different ones here. Alright. Okay, we got a 53 cost terracotta soldier. So you're gonna have the same issue. No. How much HP does it have? Significantly fucking less. Why are the 77 ones not working? Did that video show that they just don't have a health bar? Oh my god.
S is for saving hundreds with Liberty Mutual.
Did it show them not having a health bar? That's all we need to know. Yeah, they don't have a health bar.
I need more time.
Okay. That is unfortunate. Now back to the drawing board, I guess. Hang on, I'll be right back. I gotta use the bathroom again. Terracotta Soldier might be the only play, honestly. Or unless there's like a 99 one that's just like ridiculously overscaled. Guess let's fucking go top to bottom here. That's Abyss, so no. That's unfortunate that that is in the Abyss, but it is what it is. Something that's overscaled. Iron Enforcer. 71 at 240. Okay. Iron Enforcer could work. Because that's just a little bit less than these guys. I think the one that I looked at in the past was a Bramble Burrower or something. Yeah, Bramble Burrower. Doesn't seem really worthwhile. But with Iron Enforcer, we could get 2 and still have decent scaling on it. So let's check out the Iron Enforcer. So it said Ogham Manor, right? Pretty sure the Iron Enforcers are the ones that shoot like the little spikes. Iron Spearman. We're looking for an Enforcer. Spearman. Here they... Nope, those are sharpshooters. What do the fucking Enforcers look like then? Alright, let me, I guess, look at what the Iron Enforcer looks like. Oh, those are the split ones. Ones that are like splitting on their heads that shoot out a little... Okay. So sharpshooters, guard, guard, guard. We want an Enforcer. Usually, I guess you don't usually see those on the first floor, huh? Usually see those on the second floor, I want to say. Second to third.
Such a wee man to cast such a shadow.
I'll just double check the whole floor anyway. But I'm 90% sure they don't even show up until like the second or third floor. Yeah, I didn't see any. Let's look at the second floor then. I was fairly sure, but they aren't super rare. I know I've seen them a bunch of times. It's just when you want to find something. Here it is. That is fine. Now, obviously, once again, we switch to son of a bitch. All right. We still switch to the Bogfeld Commoner from Root Reg, but because Burning Elephant's not a Spectre build, it is a companion build, if I remember correctly. Okay. Alrighty, and go ahead and bind that Spectre. And see how much health our lucky winner has. 1356. So just a little bit more than what the Plague Harvester had, but that's enough because we get 2. And so now we put this and that in. And then there we go. So that's fine. Probably. That'll probably be good enough. So now let's go to Lost City. That honestly should be good enough. I really do believe so. It's not bad. definitely could be better. Like, ED Contagion is definitely better than that. Let's look with our +2 to minion skill. Oh, we accidentally killed him. Oops. Not fantastic. Why are they dying? I have last gasp on them, do I not? Yeah, I do. Why are they dying? Okay, I need to... So... let's just say... this one here, then this. Oh, it's because we can afford... okay. So then... these should fall the fuck out, and then... really? Why are they doing that? They shouldn't be doing that. Did they already fix this? I mean, if they did, cool, I guess. Might have fixed the last gasp bit of it. God, this clear is even worse than I thought. Probably end up resetting this character and just why is it dead? What the fuck? Lost Gasp is supposed to keep that from happening. Because I don't have Last Gasp on the Skeletal Snipers as well? Do I need it on both? Is that why? They might have honestly just patched it entirely, which is fine. It's just, you know, makes it where this is no longer a potential build option. Excuse me. Ugh. Like, that damage is... I mean, it's similar to ED Contagion, but it's slower and it's not spreading, right? So... what is the, How much does the explosion deal damage for? Hell, that could be a play. Fiery Death. That could potentially speed it up. Fuck it, let's give it a try. So instead of last gas, we get Fiery Death, and then we just kind of go back to walking forward. Does that work? It doesn't seem to be working. Alright, Fiery Death didn't work. Unfortunate. Well, it was a thought regardless. Because there's like... Oh, hits. Hits. Never mind. I'm stupid. I need to read. That's the problem. I need to read. It doesn't do a hit. Really bad about not fucking reading.
Nonsense is this?
Realistically, I should have... You know, honestly... Because this guarantees an ignite, basically, right? So what if you... There's not enough spirit for me to get one on the other one. Because these guys take up 60 spirit. I only have 130. These guys take up... $34 spirit. What if... How much spirit can I save if I level them to 6? Obviously, it's not going to be enough to get it down to 12, right? But... That's basically already done with our +2 levels. I mean, we can... just do this. Just to see where we're standing here. Okay, we can get a 4th one. But it still doesn't let us get one over here. What if we do 4? Oh, wait, this might be low-key genius. What if we do 4 in set... Okay, hang on. 4 in this set, and then... let's just do 1 in this set. 2. I don't know how many I'll be able to do. But we... just add 1. And then... why is it resetting... Okay, so as long as we... Okay, so it's swapping out which skeletons get to stay, which isn't good. Okay, then instead of doing that, let's just remove it from set 1 entirely. And it still resets. Okay. So what if instead of... I don't fucking know, dog.
They build shrines.
We just need a better way to get the ignites, is the thing. Okay, so why is it swapping as soon as I go to use the skill? What is happening?
Druid knows to travel light.
It is what it is. We'll just keep going, I guess. What is over here? Yeah. It's kind of sad and unfortunate, but... Oh, is that why? And fucking... Fuck it. We'll just do... Wait, we didn't do that right. Just have the lingering. What the fuck? I did not expect to find this that quickly.
Let's have a gander.
Okay, so I need gems that I don't have. Oh, shit. Yeah, guys, because I don't think things through. This one, let's just make this Elemental weakness. Throw it in there. This ain't looking too good, Chief. Yeah, this ain't looking good, Chief. Ooh. Ooh. The only good thing about this build is that you can do your damage while sprinting. Other than that, it's absolutely garbo. So this is another back to the drawing board type deal. We need to check see if it's gonna even fucking work with Last Gasp like it was. Probably won't. If it's already giving issues. What do we have? We have, let's get a lightning one. Okay, and we still need to find the league mechanic. Alright, here it is. Just happened to see the red crystals, so we knew where it was at. This is atrocious. Okay, and then grab this, Lesser Jewelers. We grab that and grab minion instability to see if it even works the way I remember it. Okay, it does. What is their fire resist? And their fire resist is 0. All right, it's not gonna go quickly, but it should work. Now, whether it's good or not is another question. I should full respec at this point. If I'm gonna actually go this route. And then it's that. Yeah, we're 1 point short. Honestly, fucking how much gold do I have? 10k?
Best not scared of the locals.
Now how much do I have? 7k. Well, we have enough for a full respec. Right.
I was mortal then. I was weak.
Then why? My king nears. Embrace corruption.
It's usable. It's just not preferred. For sure. I wouldn't touch this shit with a 10-foot pole. Oh.
She's gone, but not all I...
All right, that kind of settles it. We'll just throw everything in the stash and go on with our day here.
There was a... Here we are.
Don't care. Don't care. Don't care. Don't care. Don't care. Don't care. Interesting. The problem is that you can't make the swap early. So you're definitely using spells up until Act 3 for Bogfeld. And then you could potentially make the swap. But even still, I don't know if it's really going to be worth it. So minions are probably off the table. I can still make the guide for the swap in A3, I guess. It's not like, realistically, it's not something I should be making a guide for. You can just look up Oscric's guide for that, and it would be pretty close to what I do, and just adapt it to the adapt it to the druid tree as best as you can, but not all that different, realistically. Let's see if I have the fuck. This is what I ended up doing for my speedrunning build. So, like, if you were to continue scaling this forward, you'd just kind of work your way over to gigantic following and up to Lord of Horrors. I don't know if there's anything else that gives reservation efficiency. Companion. Okay. Herald. There's no just blatant reservation efficiency, huh? That's kind of funny. I guess technically, if I wanted this to go even quicker, if we gave up on defenses, let's see, what is that, 6 points? We could save a point there. Save 2 if we decide to skip out on that. So we could have 8 points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Not worth it. That max of all elemental resistances doesn't help me. In this case, for minions, them reviving faster isn't really important. Them having more attack and cast speed isn't really important. Is there anything I can get within 8 points, that's actually going to be worthwhile. I guess potentially you could use Commanding Rage. You'd have to have a the fact that this just has reduced attack and cast speed kind of sucks. Like I didn't actually pay attention to that bit. Yeah, we'll probably just like back off of the minion idea. Like we could do the weapon swap minions, but it's not like it's not that great, you know. So we'll probably back off of that for now. What is another build idea? Obviously there's you could do shield wall. I don't see the point in doing shield wall when you've already got Wyvern. And Wyvern's already really good. I've got 3 different spellcaster builds. Guy that dies made a really good Wyvern build. I guess at this point I should just be practicing, deciding which one I want to go with the flow on the most. Need to rename some of my stuff here. I do think Thorns on Bear could potentially be fun, but that's an endgame build. I don't really see Thorns being super effective in the campaign. We can, I guess, fuck around with it. I guess it doesn't particularly matter, but it's not something you really want to do until your first ascension anyway. Because I was looking at Thorns stuff, you know, Thorns crit chance, gain Thorns equal to max life. What else was there? Recoup. I was looking at a lot of recoup. Because you can get, is there a recoup? I need to look because I don't remember. On the database, does the database show socketables? Let's see. Doesn't look like it here anyway. Probably have to go really socketables aren't okay. Let's try items maybe. What are they called? Runes? Is it not going to show runes anywhere? There's got to be a list of just runes, right? Am I dumb? What the fuck? Fuck, man. Why? Rune. Fuck it. Let's just. Okay, cool. Finally. So then what were we even looking for that brought us to this path? I don't even fucking remember. I don't think it had anything to do with minions, did it? Oh, fuck. This is gonna bother me. Trying to find the runes took longer than I wanted it to. What were we looking at? Oh, Riku. On a wander staff has recouped his life. What the fuck? Okay. Alright, 8% of damage. And percent of physical. Really? That's all the recoup there is? There's nothing, essentially. Okay. That is... Huh. That is no bueno. No bueno. That's such a minuscule fucking amount of regen. Like, why even bother? Like, what the fuck? Because we were looking at potentially doing like a heavy Riku build. Just like a high armor, high recoup. And potentially using the... I don't even know what to call it right now. Maybe we could genuinely save one. We could save 2 points right here. Going the route anyway. Like, let's see. Because I was looking at this, and I think we had, I had it to like 100 and something percent while channeling. So let's see. It's 5% of physical. This is 50% while channeling, just right here, which is why I even bothered looking at the channeling, because 50% Riku is kind of crazy. just as all damage taken. And then over here, that gave you 62, 72% recoup. And then I was looking at this because I was thinking about using Harmony Within if it's Thorns, because you're not really using like heavy skills. There's not gonna be like a heavy skill usage, but I'm not sure on that one. I think it has potential, but it's probably a really shit build, if I'm being honest. So I tried to do a Varashta build, but I couldn't figure out how I wanted to do it. I could actually delete this one, I think. This is an old build that I did. This one was something that I tried that didn't work out. Let's see. I looked at a couple different things here. This one turned out to be a no-go. Yeah, this one was a was me just clicking things without figuring things out. This one should be, yeah, this is EDC Bone Storm. The best way I could figure for Druid. Which you could potentially make this better to scale into endgame by coming over here, grabbing Black Flame, so you can grab Void without having to allot these 3 points. Which would then save you points to come up here to grab Whispers of Doom, to grab Dark Entities or entries without doing anything. You could put a point in here, get your increased physical damage, and then increased chaos damage, as well as the all damage, essentially. Could also grab increased physical damage for your Bone Storm set. It's a lot of potential to scale forward with it. Just with the base build, not necessarily an endgame build, but just trying to push with this one specifically. Then I have Chaos Druid, which I personally really like. Haven't worked out all of the specifics yet. But working on it. Let's see, what did I end up deciding to put on my build guide there for that? Let's see. Oh, this is because I thought we would go second ascension into entwined realities, but then figured out that you're actually better off just... How did I do this in the build guide? This is what the final version of the tree looks like for the campaign. I'm sure that using these points to come this way is probably unnecessary, but it's 75% increased damage, which is why I grabbed it. But potentially as you scale into the end game, you're gonna kind of ignore this and probably branch more towards the witch tree. And potentially branch into this. Not this specifically. This is garbage. You're never gonna have enough spirit to justify that over just regular totems. I don't even know why this is a keystone, to be honest, but like I'm still debating on this stuff because obviously you're costing life. But potentially you could come up this side, get stun threshold. Then get 7% chance to avoid death from hits. Not that that's probably gonna do anything for you, but you know, cool, why not? Only take 3% skill mana costs converted to life costs, and then that would make it like 5% once you got here and here to get gain 21% of damage as extra chaos, which wouldn't help like your ED contagion, but it would help your dark effigy quite a bit. I did try Black Flame Covenant to see if the ignite counted as a chaos dot. It does not. Even though it is doing chaos damage, it still doesn't count as a chaos dot. So that is what I decided upon for the chaos guide. Ooh. All right, I am going to take a break. I'm going to make some food, and then we will return. Thank you guys for coming in and checking out. Hopefully I catch you on the return.